so I want to get that one going too. So where were we? Last time, Sol's character got shot through a ballista and died.
I only got half of that right.
Yeah. No. So you prepared for their battle. You learned what Yazam Malik was up to, and discovered it was, in fact, a Netherese refueling station. Most likely, the Blue Dragon was intending to throw itself into the magical ley line that powered the thing to empower itself. You hatched an idea to use the dragon wards and the ley lines to sort of make a resonance thing, to make a barrier over the entire coast, which is pretty cool. And you learned of an adamantine forge. The source of adamantine you could use for the project. You then teleported via gate to Navixar's lair and then bounced out of it because it was warded against teleportation.
As expected.
Yes. If you'd asked Ioun about that, you would have been told that.
Well, I expected it, but there's no fun in just going into everything, knowing everything.
Yes. But you arrived, basically landed in the mud just behind Navixar's battle line. You fought a bunch of things. Scarlet used a ballista to launch herself close to landing in the water, as you can see here. And you proceeded to run towards the lair itself. The battle itself is to the right of screen. You're on the right map, yes? Yes, you are. The battle itself is to the right of screen. You can see the waves of soldiers running against each other, banners for the Order of the Blue Moon being knocked about in the rain and carnage. Before you, as you were all sort of running up to here, Scarlet's landed in the water here. There are 4 zombies hanging from a tree. While the tokens are here, they're just sort of, that's where they're hanging. They are hanging by the necks. They are unable to do anything. 2 more are hanging from the rocks over here. These 4 zombies are dressed like all of you. These 2 are dressed like Tykan's wife and daughter. And one minor detail for Tykan. The little girl zombie has a little set of wooden angel wings.
May I do something?
Yes.
Hold on, what the
What the fuck?
There we go. I'm gonna just lightning bolt.
Okay, well, we're gonna roll initiative.
It's just, I wanna pretty much do it as soon as I see the bodies.
Yes. Basically, you get to this point because visibility is quite low because of the heavy rain.
Yeah.
So roll initiative. Because they're ready for you.
Can you roll initiative for me, Matt?
No.
Please.
No.
Okay.
Will in a sec. I'm just gonna roll initiative for enemies. Enemies. Let's be straight into initiative. Okay, I need to roll one for Archie. Archie's sheet lags.
It's just too much power.
And we go 1, 2, 3, 4. Everyone's in initiative, I think. So as you run up, these enemies all look like they're ready for you. These are all just basic guys. Some of them are children. You have 2 knights back here, 2 Abishai. Yeah. Rhea, you're up first.
I do what I do.
Okay, where's the lightning bolt going?
Aki Horizon, thank you for the follow.
And I'm basically I'm arching it so if it hits these dudes, that's fine. If not, I'm just vaporizing the two zombies that look like
Archie, yeah.
So these
Titan.
these guys at the front are fine, but you're aiming it to hit these guys at the back.
No, I'm aiming it to vaporize
You're aiming it to
the
hit-
zombies that are that look like Tychon's family.
Okay, just them alone. Lightning bolt does have a 100-foot range.
Okay, I will move 40 feet then.
Okay.
uh,
I believe it's 100 feet by. Yeah, it's a 100-foot line, 5 feet wide.
You'd be able to hit one.
You can hit both. If
You
it's
hit both?
aimed right at the middle, you'll hit both.
I mean, if it's 5 feet down, it could also take the heads.
They're hanging above the cave entrance, which is large enough for a dragon to move through.
Yeah, that's fair.
You know what? Bet.
Cool. Get you to roll your damage for me.
I did already. It's up here.
Oh, hello, there it is. Cool. Well, they are restrained and therefore auto fail. Cool. The zombie that is standing in for Tycan's wife is turned to ash by the blast. The zombie that stands in for Tycan's daughter, however, succeeds on its undead resilience check and is still twitching, now badly burned. As the lightning bolt doesn't put it down.
One memento.
Its little wooden angel wings are now on fire.
I just remembered Wizard of the Coast released a feat that allows you to make 2 spell attacks on 1 turn.
You can actually make 2 spell attacks on 1 turn with haste.
Just one has to be a one that they ought to be cantrips, but one.
Negative.
Oh.
This is something I was talking to you about. Crawford said with haste and action surge, it's like Baldur's Gate. You can actually use 2 spells in 1 turn.
Oh, there you go.
It's fucking weird, but it's that the man said it.
Mm. Yeah, the zombie standing in for Tycan's daughter is now badly burned by the lightning bolt, but still twitching and moving, and the little wooden wings are on fire.
120 feet. I'm gonna target one of the Abishai with my Crown of Stars.
Okay, this one here, we'll say.
Which one?
This one here.
Yeah.
Up. Okay, cool. As one of the little motes goes pew and slams into it. For 26 range. It takes a hit.
That is my turn.
Excellent. Next up is Scarlet. You have splashed into the water. You literally just landed from the ballista.
Yes.
Oh. You've landed. As you've landed, you're like, splashing about in the water. And then you see something very large and green in the water with you.
Oh yeah, that.
The rest of you can't see this. It's just under the water.
Oh, under Dusty.
It was actually looking away. It was looking up here, waiting for someone to get close to pull them into the water.
Is it now looking at me?
It sort of hears a splash and it looks behind it.
I see.
Because you have that feat or whatever it is, you can move at full speed in the water. It cannot.
Well,
You go killing again.
yo.
So you like swim up to it.
Sure do.
Woo.
You need to pay the troll toll.
Well,
Okay,
Troll has to
so-
pay my toll.
Which is death.
Probably misses.
13 does miss, unfortunately. You sort of like swing and your sword moves a bit
There we
slowly
go.
for the water.
14.
Second one is a
100
Much better.
souls, 3 days.
woo. And
15.
that also hits for 15 damage. Oof. Is that your turn? As you're lapping away under the water.
Bonus action.
Ooh, very good.
Sweet. No, that's my
Next
turn.
one. It's your turn. So the rest of you watch as Scarlet sort of like soars overhead and then lands in the water to the left of the path you're running on, and she splashes in. And then you see a bunch more splashing suddenly under the water as if she's doing something under there. Tyken.
Alright. Tyken will first say thank you to Thanrea.
The one for Frida is still moving, however.
And I'll have Saber drop me on, or drop Saber here. What- And then I'll use my movement to go here.
Hmm. You run
And
at them.
then
These are just common people.
I'm going to use one of my radiant consumptions.
Okay. How many do you have of those?
I do believe a number equal to my proficiency, or half my proficiency. Let me check.
'Cause I thought it was once per rest. That was my thought.
Oh, you gave me more if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, gotcha.
Improve radiant consumption.
Get
3 per
vapor.
day. 3
Yes.
per day. That's right. Yeah.
Yes. And
So as you run up to them, and then you begin to just give off an enormous amount of light. Are you burning the common folk before you? Or are they
The
being
com-
excluded?
are any of them kids?
This one and this one are.
The kids will be excluded. But
Okay.
the adults are going to attack me, aren't they?
They're all going to attack you.
All right. He'll exclude the kids, but the adults, nope.
Okay. Okay, so
He's
all right.
very mad right now.
I'm putting these on them. These will indicate these are the adults.
All right.
And is that your turn?
That is an action to do. I don't want to use any of my spells yet for bonus actions, so yes.
And your turn, they take
Radiant damage equal to my level,
ooh. Which
which is 13.
okay, so as you run up and just run up there and the light gives off, you intentionally spare the kids and the adults all burn away immediately. And what horrifies you, Tykan, there is a young girl about 11 years old, right, this one here.
Mm-hmm.
As this man behind her falls and melts away, she cries out, "Father!"
Well, shit.
Well, this is a lesson. Don't go to the wrong side, you'll lose your dad. Well done,
Now-
you created female Batwoman.
Now, Tyken, you need to reunite them together. So just swing.
Shit, you're right. I gotta bring, You miss your father so much. I'll send you to him.
She looks back and goes, "Father, no!" And she looks at you and she just looks furious.
Hey, we're really mad at you. We're both mad.
The Emily's turn.
Intimidator.
You're right. I will try to intimidate her.
Okay,
That's
Do
what
the
I'll do
whole
with the rest of
fairy
my turn.
tale thing, dude.
how you do it?
He'd look at her and say, "Run now, unless you want to join him."
Make intimidation check. Ooh. Oh, as you say that, there is a steely look in her eyes. A resolve to fight for what she believes is right, and what she believes is right is Navixel.
I'm gonna have to spank her with a sword, I guess.
She does not run. She is focused in what she believes to be her god. She roars angrily and is going to jump at you with a short sword, which for her size is like a long sword size.
Mm-hmm.
Does a 20 hit you?
No.
Oh, it's a really good swing. Not enough. The young boy over here, he's going to try to hit you, and he rolls a natural 3. He misses. Who Abishai take flight? This one flies up here.
I didn't know Bishop had fucking wings.
They have wings.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they were just ground dragons.
No, they have wings. They have little wings and they can fly.
Abishai are what Dragonborn should have been.
Basically.
I agree. 100%.
That's the best way I can put it. They look cooler. They have actual dragon-like abilities. They're not just like, do I have a tail? Do I not have a tail? The Lord doesn't know.
As the little girl tries to hit you but fails, Tygan, there's tears running down her face, and she looks back at the knight back here and says, "I'm not strong enough. I need to serve Navixel." As this knight says, Then serve our lord you shall. And this knight uses his action and holds up a small gem and breaks it. Tykan, you watch in front of you, horrified, as the little girl's form explodes in a shower of gore.
Oh shit.
There's no coming back from that.
God, you just couldn't vaporize the child, could you, Tycan?
I can have standards even when he's angry.
There is a smile on her face just the moment before it happens. But so strong is her devotion to Navixel. Moving these guys to the side.
At least it was quick.
It can't do anything this turn because that's an action and was an action to activate the thing. But this knight moves over here. This one, however, is gonna. What the fuck? Moves here. Why won't it? How do I get it to show the movement speed? It's very strange. This one runs up here. Again. And he is going to do something with his sword.
Yes.
Swing twice. He rolls a 13 to hit and a 24 to hit, Tygan.
Ooh, a 24 hit. Barely does.
As he swings twice but only manages to hit you once for 12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
'Tis but a flesh wound.
He is then going to use his once per short rest ability for leadership. And he shouts at the young boy over here and says, "Boy, make Navixal proud." And this boy now has a plus D4 to his attack rolls. The Abishai, they fly up, and the this one here is going to cast a spell. If you want to measure it, just in case it is counterspellable.
No, you're nowhere near. I'm nowhere near in range.
It's nowhere in range. That's fine.
Wait, Nani, what's happening?
Bells.
Bells. So this Abishai is going to fly up here and get in position, and it's going to look back. It's going to look around, and it's going to drop a darkness spell. Darkness, which is a 15-foot radius. There-ish. We'll call that a 15-foot radius.
Cool. I can still see.
They don't know that. The other one is going to drop a darkness spell. Seeing the splashing in the water and knowing what's going on down there, Scarlet, as you're fighting this troll, suddenly it all goes dark around you.
Fun.
The troll is going to attack you at the same time, Scarlet.
I'm assuming with normal.
With normal, it sort of happens at the same time. None of its attacks manage to hit you.
Woo!
But as the darkness fades over you and you become blinded, Scarlet, you do see the troll's wounds healing.
Yeah, I didn't hit with any fire.
That is the Eminie's turn entirely. The zombies all twitch on the tree.
Twitch.
Allies! Charlie's going to run up. And he's unable to do anything, so he's just going to... He'll get to there and...
Dan.
He will action dodge. Because he can't see.
Jive. Action buster move.
Igna is going to... What will she do?
Welcome, Frosty. Hope you enjoy.
Igna can do either, so she's just going to run up here.
I have too many spells. My sheet is lagging so bad.
Igna's going to run up to here and just sort of dodge as well. Unable to see through the darkness because she doesn't have what Fenrir has. Archie.
Slight headache, but I'm doing okay.
Mappers and my dances across the water.
There's some bubbles. Darkness. Boobly.
And I'll point out for Archie, because you have detect magic classes.
Yep.
You are now within an area of magic that seems to envelop the entire lair that is abjuration based.
I cannot dispel that, I'm guessing.
You're pretty sure this is the effect that bounced you out.
You could try and dispel it. Good luck with that, though.
It's quite potent. You're not sure to the extent of which it blocks teleportation. Whether it blocks all or just incoming gates or whatever, you're not sure. It would take some time for you to decipher. But you're now within the aura.
Domain.
Yes.
But if I could dispel it, other people who are attuned to magic will know that it's gone. And maybe we can get some friends.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
Mm.
Hmm.
You know what? Archie's arrogant.
Hmm.
Archie thinks up of himself, so Archie's going to try and dispel it.
Okay.
Oh boy. Here we go.
And I'm not even going to do it at a high level. I'm just going to do it at level 3 and roll.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
As you take your turn, reach down to the ground to the effect. Make the I believe it's an intelligence check, right?
Yes.
I don't want to say get wrecked, but
Unfortunately,
If only I had advantage.
unfortunately, as you reach down to the effect, it is
Ma-
extremely powerful magic.
does. Hold on a second. Just wondering. How do luck points work?
You have the potion of luck. You can't pass it over.
I've already drunk it. I have the luck point. How do luck points work?
If you make a roll, you have a luck point. You can't use it on someone else.
Damn it!
But what I will say, Archie, it's a little tidbit for you, Archie. As you reach down to attempt to dispel it, you're unable to, but you do get a grasp for just a moment of the signature of this magic.
Yeah.
You think you knew who cast it?
Ooh.
Granny Mudwallow. This is undoubtedly grandmother hag magic.
Was this her lair? Did she get moved out?
She did say she briefly had an alliance with Nivixel.
Hmm. Good to know.
Hmm.
I can't do anything else though. I've used my turn.
Yes, okay. But good to know.
True.
You now have that. Then Rhea, darkness around you. Your devil sight allows you to see through it.
That
I
means
will.
though, if she wants it to go down, she will. She wants to bring people in here. So maybe she's planning.
I was like, I feel like it's a pretty big oversight for a hag. So
You get a sense that if the hag wanted this down, she did. Like she would have done it.
yeah,
Hags are always plotting, and hags always like suffering, and the hags like withholding information.
I'm going to lightning bolt straight through the Abishai and
Yeah.
wherever.
He is flying up near the zombies, so you can hit all of them.
Lightning bolt.
Okay. The Abishai needs to make damage because he's actually able to dodge things. He rolls a natural 4 and he cannot dodge it. The Abishai takes 28 points of lightning damage. The zombies. 1, 2, 3, 4. All 4 zombies that are dressed up to look like you are incinerated and the tree is now burning. They all failed their constitution saves. The Abishai.
Wreck.
The Abishai also fails its concentration check on the darkness, which pops. And is that going on to the same guy?
Yeah.
The darkness disappears just as the Crown of Stars fires, and this Abishai gets enveloped in radiant, burning fire and dies, and splashes into the water.
Get wrecked. I guess. Hold on. Okay.
You
That's
run
me
past Saber, you get up to there. Scarlet, you are underwater. You are fighting a troll, and you can't see anything.
True.
Evidently, the troll can't see you either.
Also true.
It does have really good smell. Smell does not work when you're submerged.
Fair. Can I sense where it is?
Oh, you can hear the splashing right in front of you.
Oh, okay.
It's not silent, it's just blind.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
As you swim away from it, it does take an attack at you with disadvantage and completely whiffs it. You just hear the water splash behind you.
Yep. Swinging
Coming
at
out of
this
the
guy.
water? This guy's flying about 15 feet above the water. Sorry, should have mentioned that.
Not swinging
He's
at
fine.
that guy.
He's flying. You just move to there. You can redo things. So, yeah, sorry, I should have been more clear. He's flying above the water.
I'll get out of the water.
He has-
But here.
Yeah, you climb out. You sort of find a rock and pull yourself out, and you're now just out of the darkness.
This guy
Hmm.
gets magic missiled
Oh, okay.
for 19 damage.
Ooh. Slams into him. His armor is dented from all the impacts.
Cool. And then I am going to banner up for anyone who needs it. It's a 17, which is max, so I actually get one more temp HP.
Kalaya gets 10 HP. Or Josh, do you want me to do it for you?
Hmm?
Kalaya has 10 HP.
Oh yeah. I thought he still had temp HP. So
Okay.
do I get temp HP?
Do if you didn't have it before.
Yay! I gained an extra.
And Saber gets it too.
Ooh.
Important question, Sol. Are you giving the 10 HP to
No.
the troll? Are you sure?
One of the days,
Yes.
Sol's going to just say yes.
Okay. Is that your turn, Scarlet?
Yes.
Again.
1 second. Alrighty. So, the Titan's turn. I used a first level spell slot last session, didn't I?
I believe you did to smite someone, yes.
Alright, so I wish I could auto keep track of spells. Alright. He will make 2 attacks at the slot.
Okay. In their defense, Tyken, their faith is to be commended.
Oh yeah, he can recognize that.
You swing twice and hit both times.
Doesn't mean it's a good faith.
Mm. Hit twice, Tyken. Roll your damage. Your damage.
Oh, both hit?
Yes.
Alright.
I don't know why its armor class is missing from its sheet. That's really strange.
I'll just go ahead and add the radiant on top of the 1.
Oh, this is a smite.
Oh, this is not a smite actually. This is just radiant consumption on top of my improved
Oh.
divine smite that's on all my attacks.
Okay.
And
As
here's
you-
the next attack.
As you hit the slard. Excellent. That's 22 on that one. As you swing twice, Tyken, the slard is badly injured.
And I'll end my turn, and that means that everyone except the child will take 13 radiant damage.
So technically, the slide is immune.
No, the other child, not the Slod.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
I'm revoking the Slod's.
Okay.
The Slod's right to not take radiant damage blew up with the child.
Fair enough. It's a 13 damage, right?
Yes.
The slide burns, and so does this dude. The
Yes,
remaining child here does not.
the kid is no longer a kid, and therefore it does not apply.
Yes.
The way I look at it is, see, what happens is a Slod tadpole goes inside, so it's technically a different entity.
Indeed. Okay. Hello.
Well, none there. Man.
Yeah. They burn, Targan. And that's your turn.
Yes, that is my turn.
So then as they are burning from any consumption. Eminis. This guy is going to keep swinging away. The troll is going to splash in your general direction, Scarlet.
Exactly, Josh.
This guy is going to drop the darkness. That didn't work out anywhere near as well as he intended. He is going to move to here. He flies down to be at your height, Henry. This guy's going to move here, here, and here. He runs into it. He is going to use his leadership ability on the Slod. The Slod has a plus D4 to attacks.
Slod, dude.
With the D4 is a 28 to hit with its bite. Okay, on you.
That'll hit.
Hits you for 9 points of damage as it bites you.
9 points of damage.
As it bites you, and then it's going to attack twice with its claws. One of the claw attacks bounces off your armor. The other one is a 25 to hit.
That'll hit.
Cool. For 7 points of piercing damage as the claw stabs into a gap in your armor and gets you.
Mm-hmm.
And I need you to make a con save.
33.
Okay, you do not get infected by a Slod tadpole.
I said no.
This guy here is going to attempt to... He crits you! Ooh, go him. He doesn't get crit damage though, because you have the adamantine armor, correct?
I have the Netherese armor, so if it's made out of adamantine.
Is it... Oh, yeah, it's not adamantine, it's fine. Okay, he gets it. He crits you with his spear. For 11 points of damage. This little kid gets a really good strike. And then these two knights are going to swing their greatswords at you. Guy in the bottom just whiffs it entirely. Guy at the top gets you once out of his 2 attacks for 9 points of damage. As they are swinging away. Definitely you are the better warrior, but there's more of them. This troll jumps out of the water, splashes out. Now you can all see it. And it's going to...
takes me back.
And it's going to swing at you, Scarlet.
Cool.
It goes to bite you and misses. And then the claws also miss. You're sort of like scampering around the rocks and it's slashing at the rocks behind you. It also does regain hit points. And finally, the final Abishai is going to swoop down and just start tearing, or attempting to, tear into Thanrea.
Okay.
It comes in with a bite attack first for a 24 to hit.
Hits me.
As it bites you for 11 points of physical.
Yep.
Plus 10 points of acid damage, your resistance, so it's halved. So that's 5.
E.
It's then going to swing its scimitars twice.
Okie dokie.
Only one of the 2 attacks hits. This does 5 points of force damage.
1.
As it's attacking you directly. That is all the enemies. Ally. Now they can see what's going on. Charlie is going to run up. Igna's going to run up. Igna.
Forgot I
He's
should have
going-
taken damage at the end of my turns too. I forgot.
Oh yes.
12
It's fine.
damage. There we go.
Okay. Igna's going to get to here. And now she can see the troll. She is going to cast a spell at the troll. Dropping one of her 2nd level spell slots. Igna gets to here. And sees the troll. Inhales. Her hair, which is like, because she's a fire genasi, the tip's on fire. Her hair just all turns on fire. And then she exhales a line of fire through the troll. Which crit fails. The troll takes 12 points of fire damage. And as it burns, its regeneration is stopped momentarily. Igna then calls out, Scarlet, now! As she knows how to fight a troll. And Charlie's going to fire his force bolts twice. One of them hits for 6 points of damage. Pew pew. That is the ally's turn. Archie.
That's me. Really wondering how I ended up in this situation.
You're all the way back there. You're in no situation.
I'm in the situation. Archie, yet again, not wanting to waste resources.
Kitchen gun.
I love you, kitchen gun. Yeah, Archie's gonna shoot a, Actually, he's gonna toll the dead this slot.
Okay. You need to make a wisdom save, correct?
Yes.
Oh, that's a 3. Takes. It's the damage on the right, correct? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
That's
thunder
his-
damage though.
Oof. Very loud. Boom. The slot sparkles from the impact. It's still standing, but it's so gone. The moment it takes burning from Tycan's Radiance next, it's gonna just melt.
Then perish.
Is that your turn, Archie?
Yeah.
Cool. Thanrea, you are in melee with a Abishai.
Eli's gonna attempt to butt it. 19.
A 19? It's someone cost dropped off the sheet. Yes, that hits. For
Nice.
excellent.
DC
Cool.
13 strength save.
Cool. We'll take the damage first. Oh dear. It was flying. It now isn't, as it is. Kalia bites the Abishai and just tears it to the ground, and it's now prone.
Get over here.
22 or 17.
I said,
Okay.
sit down and don't try it.
You just drive your weapon into it. It is now bloodied.
Actually, hold on. That is actually, because I have Life Drinker, it is
5 extra.
17, 22. Yeah, 5 extra, unless it's for this.
Carlia would be like,
20.
Basically. Yes, you hit. For
20 damage.
20 damage. Oof. This Abishai is on death's door and is currently in Kalia's jaws. And Kalia's just swinging the Abishai around like a ragdoll.
I look at the Abishai straight in the face. Perish.
Then
It
die.
melts into just ash in Kalia's mouth. It is gone. Eviscerated.
Kalia's just like,
the fuck, man?
Please keep track of your Crown of Stars as well, because I think you have
Yeah.
7.
yeah, I have 3 left.
Excellent. Excellent. As the Abishai is gone, there are no more Abishais on the map.
That is my turn.
It's your turn. You remember where you are there. Scarlet. You've clambered up these rocks. There would have been a check to climb the rocks, but you are a climber and stuff. And this troll is burning behind you. Okay. You hit. 17. Oof. Yep. Oof. 16, 15 is the summer class, so you hit. It is nearly gone. As you're just carving into it, and now its wounds aren't healing. It's so close. As you swing Siegfried's oath sword, unfortunately, you miss with the blade. It is on death's door, but not quite down. It is marked. Ooh, very good. Tycan.
I can. The slot's like basically dead, right?
It's gonna die at the end of your turn because of the burning. It's critically wounded from Archie's spell.
Alright, so I'm gonna attack this guy then.
Okay. As you swing twice, unfortunately both do not hit. He is wearing full plate.
Whoa, that's so bad.
It is really bad.
Was muted for me.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
He sort of parries both of your weapon attacks with his own great sword, and he says to you, "Is that all you have?"
So much for the great Tycan. I can see your moves. Next turn.
No, that's actually not all I have.
Hmm.
I can Icy Breath Weapon,
Can.
because my mask.
Would you remember that's a 1 per rest, I believe?
I'm trying to
Things
remember.
are
I think
about
it
to
left.
get chilly.
Let me look at my mask.
Nice to meet you.
Ice to meet you.
It's once per day.
It's time to chill.
So we
Ice
spell.
is
I'm
not-
gonna put you on ice.
I'm going to put you on ice.
Oh, lasts for a minute. Okay, yeah, I'm happy to use that.
Hmm.
So yeah, I'll do this.
Okay. Use it just on the one guy, or technically you can get the slide with that too if you wanted to.
Sure, why not?
Nice.
9.
Ooh.
It's actually
So-
11 to 9.
Oh, that would also proc to the my radiant consumption.
Yeah. Well, this guy fails, and he is now hurt by this
Ignore the
sudden...
2 though, and replace it with a 13.
Oh, okay. I'll add 2.
Is that all you got? No.
As there is a blast of ice and radiance mixed together, which just slams into him, and he's badly hurt. This Slard, just parts of it are frozen, parts of it are melted by the radiance, and it just drops to the ground.
Also, the item doesn't. The mask didn't have what DC it was, so it's just using my spell save DC. I think.
Yeah, for ease of use, yeah.
Cool.
Q.
Is that your turn? Do you want to use Saber?
That is Tyken's turn, but yes, Saber will be taking his turn. It's stupid, but I'm gonna try it. Saber's gonna fly over here and attempt to grapple this guy and pick him up.
Alrighty. Yeah, you make an athletics check against his athletics check.
15, not horrible.
He rolled a total of 14.
Okay, and Saber's gonna fly up the rest of their movement. So how
Okay.
far was that?
I believe it's a 90-foot flight speed.
It's a I can tell you in just a second. Yeah, 60. So he's gonna fly 50 feet up,
Okay.
and he's gonna drop him.
Okay. Get to roll me 5d6.
Stop. Drop. Coming down, picking up shop. Oh,
Cool.
you know.
He's grabbed, he goes, rah, and he's just carried up, and then Saber just lets him go. And he hits the ground. You hear a terrible crack from his leg, Tycan. As he hits the ground, and he's prone next to you. That's your turn?
Yeah, let me just do this so I remember. Saber, let me. There it is. Just boop 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 boop. There we go.
Ah,
So I
excellent.
remember.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Cool.
So
It's now... That's your turn, I think.
yep. Everybody takes 13. And I
Okay.
take 6.
The guy next to you is nearly dead. The guy that's on the ground is nearly dead. As you very quickly took them down a lot of hit points. And that's your turn. It's Emily's turn. This troll is no longer affected by the fire, but it cannot regenerate this turn. Cool. Well, these two are going to swing. This guy's going to swing at you, Tycan. This guy is going to get up and swing at Saber. He doesn't like what just happened to him.
Saber's 50
I
feet up.
bet.
15 does hit you. The 7 does not. Saber is slashed with a greatsword for 10 points of damage.
I'll point out Saber's 50 feet in the air, and he's on the ground.
Thank you. Okay, in that case, he swings twice at you and misses.
Alright, how much damage did I take from the other guy, though?
I didn't roll him yet. Give me a second.
Oh, okay.
Now I have. He hits you once out of his 2 attacks. The 25 to hit for 11 points of slashing.
Alright.
And they both cry out, "For Navixal!" as they swing. The young lad next to you, Tycan, it seems he had one good swing in him, and he's already used it on you with the crit. He's just desperately going at you with a spear, but missing now.
I just think it's funny that he keeps trying to poke Tyken, and Tyken is completely ignoring him.
Yes. There is a desperation in his eyes as well. He's like just desperate to please Navixal. Over here is interesting. Scarlet, This troll gives up on trying to slash at you.
Oh.
Instead, it's going to use its action to attempt to grapple you and pull you into the water with it.
Okay.
It is under the delusion that it has the advantage under there. I need you to make an athletics or acrobatics check to avoid its grapple.
Or you fell it willingly and be like, now I've got you right where I want you.
You can choose to fail if you want.
Yeah, I'll just let it happen.
Okay, so it's a moment of confusion. Doesn't understand why. As it grabs you and just pulls you into the water. Bush. As it pulls you in, it says to you, in broken common, "Now I have you where I want you," and it pulls you under the water.
Do you now?
Bush. You're both submerged. That's their turn. It's the allies' turn. Well, as you're now out of view, you're now under the water. Charlie is going to run up, pull up his force bolt, and he's going to fire one bolt at one of the knights, which hits, and at the other knight he misses. This knight, who's desperately trying to hit you, Tygan, is suddenly hit in the back with a force bolt. And he hits the ground face first, and you see a nice dent in the back of his armor from Charlie's force bolt.
Let's go.
Charlie is also going to do something else, because Charlie is amazing.
Charlie do be amazing.
Charlie is going to, as a bonus action, spend one of his few spell slots, because now is probably a better time as any. Because he's got a few cleric levels now. Tygan, you heal for 5 hit points.
Ooh.
As Charlie does a healing word on you.
Ooh. I'll take the 5 hit points. I'll take the free 5 hit points.
Igna runs up to here, and she looks visibly annoyed at the troll going under the water. She goes, "We need to get inside. Scarlet, I'm sorry." And all you just hear that muffled Scarlet.
Mm-hmm.
As Igna just sighs and points her finger down in the water. Actually, no, she's gonna do the same one as before. Scarlet, I need you to make me a dex save.
Nope.
Okay. Scarlet, you take 10 points of fire damage. And so does the troll, as it burns up in the water around you as another Agonaz's Scorcher gets just launched into the water.
How much damage?
10 points. You would have resistance to being under the water, but Igna ignores resistance to fire damage. As the flames sort of part the water and burn their way through. As you take the damage, the troll, however, burns, and as it took fire damage when it died, it just burns away in the water. That is the allies' turn. Archie. Thanks.
There's not many people left.
There's not. There's one regular dude and one knight.
I'm gonna toll the dead the night.
Okay. I wish he could roll above a 5.
Well, lucky for him, I rolled better on the non-damage damage.
It's fine. He had 4 hit points.
Well, now he has 0.
There's another toll, and Archie eliminates another. This toll hits him and he just crumples.
The troll toll.
At your turn.
Yes.
Okay. And Rhea, there is one guy left. This guy here. This young kid. Probably about 9 years old. Even Zebulon's the other way. And again, testament to his faith, he is not backing down. He's got his spear up and he's pointing it at all of you and like frantically jabbing it about.
I'm going to non-lethally attack him, I guess.
Okay.
25.
With a single hit from your Hexblade, you knock him on the side of the head and he collapses to the ground unconscious. Boop. With that, we are out of combat. Donk, and he hits the ground. As you are now out of combat. The only noise you can hear is, well, firstly you hear the roar of battle going on behind you. And there's one zombie that's still hanging up here. What do you all do?
Continue in the cave, I guess.
Hey,
Guessing we want to continue
yes.
is my abundant guess.
What do you do with the zombie? That is the little girl zombie with the little burning wings.
I'm gonna give myself 60 HP.
Okay.
Tycon's just gonna point and be like, "Someone take care of that, please."
I'll give everyone the max temp HP because we're out of combat.
Okay. Charlie will take it. Igna will take it. Oh, not that much. Wow.
Ah!
170.
Jesus. Okay. She had 103. That's better. that was terrible. Charlie moves up and hearing your instruction, Tycan says, "Of course," and he just fires a force bolt, and it hits, and the zombie stops moving. As you move up to the cave entrance, just within the cave entrance, just under a lip of stone, hidden, like protected from the rain, you see written in blood, just underneath these two zombies. Not your fight.
It is now.
Ooh. You all move in the cave.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So this next bit is Theatre of the Mind.
You can drag me in there. You already have.
I have, yes. I presume Scarlet swims out of the water as well.
Yep.
Cool. You take one look back before you enter the cave, you see the battle raging. You can't even make out who's on which side. Everyone's covered in mud. Scarlet, you see a banner for the Order of the Blue Moon fall into the mud. They're fighting their fight, and you have yours.
Yep.
As you move into the cave, the sounds of battle grow The sounds of battle grow a bit dimmer as you move in.
Faster we kill this dragon, the faster their morale drops.
Yes. As you move in, the cave is large enough for an ancient dragon to move through with relative difficulty. It gets to narrow. There are narrower sections. You presume it takes on a humanoid form to get through them. The magical aura exudes over this whole place, Archie.
Yeah.
It's all over the lair.
Mm.
You begin to wind through tunnels, moving, I presume, at a rapid pace.
Yes.
As you wind through these stony tunnels, the scent of the whole area smells of acidic, that acidic sort of sulfurous smell. This is an ancient black dragon's lair. It is no doubt a lot of acid and things in here. The walls of the tunnel are not just plain stone. They are stone with corpses decorating both sides. Some commoners, some look to be warriors. You recognize one of them to be one of the soldiers that was fighting alongside Phaela. On every one of them, carved into their flesh, is the word traitor.
Mm-hmm.
Many are adults, some are children. This is trophies. Like some sort of gruesome artwork that's hung along the entrance to a mansion. You make your way through. Winding through, you notice that you get to an intersection and it goes off in multiple directions. Just cave entrances going off in every direction. There are 5 different pathways branching off before you. How do you want to proceed, or
I
think you want to
will get off of Kalaya and I will use my heightened senses and I will put my head to the ground and listen in each direction to see if
Okay.
there's any noticeable noise that I would attribute to a dragon.
Okay, get you to make a perception check. Ooh, 22. So, you put your ear to the ground and listen, and you smell. While the smell of sulfur is awful, it's nothing you haven't dealt with before, particularly when going up to Arkham the Cruel. The 2 tunnels to the left, there's just the smell of corpses in that direction. Pretty sure it's not that way. The 2 tunnels to the right, one also has the smell of just decay and rot. If you had to guess, Thanraya, that's probably where they were raising the zombies.
I see.
The one to the far right, you sense something that direction. But there's no noise, it's just a smell. It smells different to the acid, almost toxic. And it's very faint, but it's on the tunnel to the far right. The tunnel ahead, directly ahead of you, which does seem to wind down. You smell a much stronger sense of acid from that direction. And also a faint smell that you recognize from before in Waterdeep. The smell of Valiant. The Tiefling Paladin who has been taken.
I smell something this way, and I point to the right.
As you all look, the tunnel sort of winds up a bit.
It's
Oh, and
odd.
sorry. And ahead and down in that center tunnel, you can hear the faintest clinking of armor down there. But yeah, those two. What do you do?
There's something to the right that smells odd. Valiant is down that way, but I don't know if the dragon's that way. As I point down the middle. So what do we want to do?
Good question. Do we want to go? We need to go out the Valiant anyway.
Valiant might also be where the dragon is. I can't confirm or deny the location.
Yeah.
I mean, the smell of sulfur and acid is much stronger in the direction of Valiant.
I will mention that. And there's something faint and odd in this direction, which is why I think we should go this way first.
Well, let's go that way. I trust you.
Onward!
Okay, so you're going down or to the right?
To the right.
Okay. As you move up to the right, you go past the path to that tunnel, which smelt like decay and death, and you do get a glimpse into what is very clearly a large ritual circle made out of bones and a pile of corpses near it. That is a necromantic ritual in that tunnel where the necromancy was from. You move past that to the right, where you find a small chamber with there's some chairs and there's a table. It looks to be a meeting room of sorts. It's about 50 feet across. Stone walls. There's like smooth floors, but there's like a stone cave. This looks to be a war room of some sort. The chamber is entirely empty. There are some papers and things on the desk, on the war table.
So
There's-
what was I smelling?
As you smell about, the smell seems to fade. Archie, as you gaze across this war room chamber, I'll get you to make an Arcana check, as your glasses detect magic.
I will do that. Where is it? Here it
There is a faint whiff of magic in here, beyond the general abjuration. There's another. A spell was very recently cast here in the last few seconds before we went into this chamber.
Yeah.
You're unable to determine what did it, but you can tell some transmutation magic was just cast in this room.
Hmm.
The Arcana check was determined if you knew what the spell was.
And I'm guessing I don't.
You do not.
Hmm.
It was transmutation magic.
There's magic afoot. In the room ahead of us, right?
You're in the war room, it looks like.
Do I hear anything in here?
Only yourselves. The muffled sound of battle outside is quite dim now, but
I am mighty suspicious.
Scarlet's ready to move on.
I've got nothing.
So I detect it with my magic.
yeah.
If it's transmutation magic.
Yes.
Hmm.
Scarlet will take a look around real quick.
Yeah. As they're sort of sussing this out, Scarlet, you see on the table in the center where there's a series of chairs around it, there are multiple maps, documents, letters.
She'll just gather it up.
They're all in Draconic, so I'm not sure if you can read that.
Just quickly, do Abishai count as humanoid?
They count as... That's a pretty good question, actually.
I do believe they're fiends.
In fact, she does.
Cool. Abishai count as fiends.
Right.
It doesn't smell like Abishai in here. I'll say that.
No, I was wondering if I got my Spectre from killing an Abishai.
No, they count as fiends, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's fine.
Needs to be humanoid. Scarlet, a brief look through the documents. It looks like writings between two dragons, agreements, deals made between themselves, between Nivixal and Arzenag.
Which one's that one?
Arzenag being the green dragon.
Yeah.
Agreements about when it's very vague. It's more of just a contract between themselves. It's better like they had the context for it. But the agreement essentially is when they come, you will help me, won't you, brother? And Arzenag being, yes, of course I'll help you.
Interesting.
You also see on the map, there's a map of generally the area around Arzenag's lair. Sorry, of Nivixal's lair. Nivixal was freaking terrified, it seems, based on the map, of the threat of William Dark.
Good. I mean,
Funny that.
You see some of the notes, Scarlet, refer to how Nivixal and Arzenag need to work together. Because Ashta Thindar won't keep William Dark in his little box for long. Eventually, William will be set loose, and we will be the first targets.
Well, it wasn't William Dark who got to them first. Sir.
And there is one final note, Scarlet, that you find when you're leafing through all these. Most of these are just random documents about how many Slards we have and things like that. But one stands out to you, Scarlet.
And what is that?
It is a warning from Arzenag to Navixel. It's very simple.
Only yellow snow.
It says, in Mother's name, do not make him angry.
Ah, yes, the pronoun game. Love it. Gotta love the pronoun game.
Mm.
Is there anything, like, off in this war room? Because it's a war room. She knows war rooms.
It looks like the defense against Phaela was secondary. Everything they were doing was focused on the threat of William Dark.
Right, I just mean, like, the room in general, since I've already gathered the map and stuff like that.
No, it looks to be a normal war room for dragons.
Hmm.
There's nothing out of the ordinary. Just a bunch of notes and things. And maps.
Okay.
You will do.
Yeah, she collects all that and just gives it to Archie.
Yep.
Tells him the rundown of what it says.
Yep.
Have a look at it.
Who is he, I wonder?
Ah, yes, gotta love the pronoun game.
Can I look at the map that I was just given thoroughly?
Yeah. As you look over it.
What do I see of interest? Do I see anything different than what that Scarlet saw?
No, it's very plain and easy to read.
Oh.
You get the sense that Navixel isn't the biggest brain.
Noted.
It stands out to you how terrified Navixel is of William Dark.
Good to know. Good to know.
Almost to the point of jumping at shadows terrified. Worried that the assassins within his ranks.
Ah. Interesting.
You can make an insight check, I'll say, if you like. With Scarlet there, you can get advantage. Based on the warning about don't making him angry.
I pressed it.
Ooh. So, the writing is a lot more recent. It is not... You get a sense, Archie, making him angry. There's not a lot that'll make William Dark angry at this point, you realise.
He's already angry enough.
He's already angry enough.
Yeah.
Making you angry? Probably not. As you read this, Archie, you realise there's only one person this could be referring to. As your gaze falls upon Tycan.
Hey! Who else could it have been?
But then why'd they set up the shit outside?
You get a sense, based on how long the zombies were hanging there for, this note was written after that.
No, yeah, that makes sense.
like in Tiamat's name, don't do this. You're going to make him more angry, and that's not good.
Well, right here, Tyken, it says not to make someone angry, and I believe that was towards you, and I think they failed.
It's too late.
They fucked up.
Yep. And if it wasn't clear, it looks like the note was written by Arzenag. It was a warning from Arzenag to Navixal. For the love of God, don't make him angry. Like,
By the way, Tyken, this note wasn't from Navixal.
Mm.
It was from the green one. The green one's scared of you. When you're angry.
This also means that the note is recent.
The green one's smarter than the big song is.
Also, they're afraid of William. Very understandable out of character. I understand why you would be afraid of William, but anyway.
but what stands out to you is you initially thought that William Dark was to be used by all of them.
Yes, but William
It's-
don't give a fuck.
It's clear that's not the case, and it's clear that he's basically Asher Thindar's personal tool.
That's exactly what I was just thinking. I was like, I think this is Asher Thindar's personal puppy. Poopy. Poopy?
Attack dog, or
Puppy.
attack puppy.
Puppy!
As Archie explains this, Thanrea, the odd smell, that toxic smell. You now realize where you remember that smell from. That's the stink of Green Dragon. It was just here.
He pieced out.
The green dragon was just here. I can smell his stink. Their stink.
It is a him. Yeah, it's a him.
Him. Okay. His stink.
He identifies as he, him.
Stank. Man stank.
Alright, well, I guess we're going to kill Valiant. I mean, rescue Valiant.
I mean, kill Valiant. I mean, rescue. I mean, kill. I mean, I mean. Anyway.
Anywho.
You have all the paperwork of interest that is here, all the maps and everything. Some solid intel on dragons. You proceed back to the entrance and down the path towards Valiant. Yes?
Yo.
Yes.
Yes. Cool.
I'm down.
Cool. As you proceed down the path, Charlie and Igna in tow. There it is. You proceed down the path where the scent of Valiant is. Ahead of you, the tunnel becomes pitch black. You can't see anything. Dark vision is not piercing it. Only you, Thanrea, can see through it.
Oh.
The pathway is about 15 feet wide, proceeding along a relatively flat section of tunnel. You, Thanrea, see on either side of the path is a pit with a bubbling black goo. It goes for about 60 feet in a straight line, and the path is sort of angled in such a way that if you drop something in the middle, it would slide off into the goo. But it's not like a steep incline, it's like a slight incline. Littered along the middle of the path, you see 4 lifts of warding. Only you, Thanraya, can see through it. This is magical darkness.
Hmm. Well, this is a death trap. Hey, Archie,
Hello.
there are 4 wards of. Did you say 4?
4 glyphs of warding, and it's sort of like space evenly along the path ahead of you.
There are 4 glyphs of warding along this pathway, and this is magical darkness. Can you dispel the magical darkness at all?
Yes. I will dispel the magical darkness, Matt.
Okay. As you just a straight third level slot does
Yep.
it. Darkness is second level. The darkness is dispelled. It's open. You can now all see the pits on either side, and you now all see what is in the pits. Those are black puddings.
Oh, fuck.
They're just bubbling on the sides. They're not reacting to your presence. They're sort of just bubbling in the sides. It's like a pit on either side of black puddings, and you
Well,
can
if you
see
fell
now.
in, that's a bad time.
And you can see now the 4 glyphs of warding. Right in the center of the path. Basically taking up the entire path. Like the entire width.
Yeah.
So,
What do you
what's the plan?
You see the magical wards, right? Senra,
Yes.
you tell us where the wards are, we dodge the pits.
Oh, you can all see them. They're not even hidden. They made no effort to hide the wards.
I'm gonna activate my true sight.
Okay.
Because I don't want this to be a bait and switch where it's like, here's the big bad juju.
So you get distracted by the stuff you see, so you don't notice.
Yeah. Archie just sort of like burrows his eyebrows for a second, like,
Sort of adjust your glasses.
Yeah.
The true sight activates. What you see is actually there.
Good.
There's no juju. And I will say, as part of the true sight, you do see the nature of the spell hidden within each glyph.
Yeah.
It's not deadly by itself.
Oh.
Each of the glyphs are containing the grease spell.
Oh.
Ah!
Slip and slide.
Slip and slide. And Archie, make a perception check for me.
I'll make a perception check for you. Yeah.
Cool. As you sort of like see that and you're like, huh. You see someone behind you.
I notice.
They are grayscale. They're in the ethereal plane. They're standing behind you at about 30 feet back up the tunnel. Arms crossed and are watching.
I turn around.
You see this individual.
And I look at them and tilt my head.
He meets your gaze. Smiles. And because you can't hear it, because it's on the ethereal plane, he simply gestures, and he gestures like, go on. As part of the true sight, Archie, as well,
Yeah.
you see the figure's true form. That's
Yeah.
Arzenag. That's Arzenag. But he's
As soon as I saw the green, I'm like, okay, I know that. I know who that is.
Oh, so the green dragon's tailing us already.
he's telling you. You get a sense, Archie, he slipped into the ethereal plane, which was the transmutation spell.
Hmm.
As you also like, his elven form. You can see the dragon form within it, but his elven form sort of holds a finger to his lips, like, shh.
I turn around.
I'm curious.
Only Archie sees that.
I know. I'm saying that out of character.
Yeah.
I wish I had the sending spell right now. But I do not. Let us move forward. There is nothing suspicious here at all.
How do you move forward with the warding?
Jump over them? Question mark.
Yeah, we move around them slowly and carefully. That's
They
what I
are
think.
like 10 feet wide. You can jump over them without much issue. It's clear that like the darkness was meant to make it so you couldn't see them, and then got the slip and slide happen. You'll jump across the glyphs and move forwards.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Moving across, the black puddings on either side sort of bubble at your presence, but they don't move at you. It seems they're sort of stuck in these pits, waiting for you to slip into them. You move along. Looking behind you, Archie, that figure is still following. At a distance, just watching.
Who needs a moat of water? Just have a moat of black puddings.
These. Hell.
I just need to copy your tokens over. Boop, 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 boop. Copy all of their... not him. Okay. You're not bringing the unconscious kid with you, I presume.
Well, we gotta make an offering.
Oh.
Emergency rations.
Bad Rhea would say that, wouldn't she?
Alright, as you move through, the tunnel descends and a green mist begins to fill the area as you've gone deeper into the lair. There are pools of acid on either side of a thin-ish path that winds along. In the center of this chamber, standing on the path, you see this. You're up here.
Oh,
Let me know when you all load in. So, the path sort of winds along. There are deep pools of just acid producing the smell. This path to the right sort of comes to an abrupt end as it's a pile of corpses. But the path ahead to the left of the map seems to move to a deeper level still. And Rhea, the smell of acidic thing is so strong it's making it hard to smell at all. But you see Valiant there. As you walk into this chamber. And Archie, Arzenag is still following at 50 feet behind you. Just watching.
Archie, use your telepathy. Let us know.
What telepathy?
Why aren't you telepathic, Archie?
I'm not telepathic yet.
Yet TM.
You get to this chamber though. Through all the mists, you see Valiant standing there. Battle axe in hand, shield in hand, 4 Navixel knights who look to be decorated with, veteran sort of things.
Mhm.
You get to here. The knights pull up their greatswords. They see you enter. You see Valiant clutching at his battle axe. Says, "Good, you've come.
Come.
God damn it.
I've been looking forward to killing." And he sort of like doubles over in pain, and then looks up at you, Tycan. Says, "Tycan, please stop him. Stop me." And then he doubles over again, and then stands straight once more.
Ah!
He is viciously fighting against the Tycan.
You must kill me.
Basically,
kill.
Honestly, though, Tyken has an idea. He feels like, and hear him out, Archie should be able to help him pretty fast.
Yes.
By sending small Archie up his rectum and then exploding from the inside?
yes.
That would help him, yeah.
Yes.
I would do something.
And Archie, with your 20 on perception, you notice something else as well.
Mhm.
In the roof, above the cave, above the walkway right here,
Mhm.
in the roof, very well hidden, hanging onto the roof, is the large form of a Fomorian.
Alpha, what again?
Why?
One of those misshapen giants. It seems it rolled really well on its stealth, and it's holding onto the roof.
No one see me if I can't see them.
I cannot see you, you cannot see me, therefore I am hidden.
What do you all do? Do you attack? Do you move in?
I'm going to cast a spell.
Oh, what do you cast?
I have PTSD from something fucking just jumping from the roof and cracking my skull open, so...
Casting
I heard about
Finger
that
of
story.
Death.
I'm going to stop him.
Mm.
I'm going to cast a 5th level Dispel Magic.
Okay,
him.
you need to get closer because it's 60 feet. No, it's 120 feet.
120 feet, yes.
Okay, cool.
On the
I like it.
effect of his Gias, which I know about.
You do. I will get you to, as this is a higher level Gias.
I'm going to have Mini Archie helping me here.
Okay.
We're doing it together.
Okay.
The power of Archie and
They,
Archie.
they have their weapons ready. They're in the moment just before they begin to run at you, and the rest of you presumably run at them. Get you to roll it, Archie.
Craig. 21.
Oh, let's go.
Okay. So, as these knights begin to move, Valiant says, "Now, in the Vixal's name, you will..." And with a simple click of your fingers, Archie, the spell is lifted.
Now, would you like to repeat that sentence?
The knights have no idea what happened, and Valiant looks at his hands and his shield.
I think you have some repenting to do.
Valiant holds a finger to his mouth like, "Shh."
Oh man, it didn't work. Fuck. Looks like we're gonna have to kill him, guys.
These knights
Shame.
say, "You fools! Valiant's with us! Honor Vixal!" Roll initiative.
My magic hasn't been working as good today. Fuck. Oh, snap. Oh, jeez.
Ah, shit. Ah, jeez.
I
Oh,
just
no.
want to swipe for Endora.
Oh,
Oh, jeez.
fuck.
Swiping, no swiping.
Swipe or no swiping?
For the purpose of things with Valiant, he is a very, very strong individual, as Tycan can attest to.
And Tyken would instantly know that things would change as well.
The look in Valiant's eyes, Tycan, he's in control.
Yes, I will not smite.
I will smite someone else on this day.
Today, the smiting shall be done, but not on you.
Let me change the music because that's a thing.
The smiter will become the smitey.
I was going to say this will be a longish combat, but if you have Valiant on your side, it's going to be a lot shorter.
This is what I was hoping, because I was about to
Yes.
say if this combat's going to be long, I would we don't have much time. But anyway,
but anyway, enough about that. Let's just make this short, shall we?
So you're all over here-ish in this general area. Scarlet, what do you do? Because everyone rolled potato on initiatives, didn't they?
Except me. I don't know about the guy on the ceiling, do I?
You do not.
Okay.
He did actually roll very well on his stealth. He beat all your passives.
One day I'll have mobile. One day.
one day things will happen. One day.
But right now I don't have mobile, so I can't get that far.
But for now, today is not that day.
This guy will get magic missiled. For 18
hit,
damage.
alright. Okay, as you shoot, magic missiles slam into him. Takes the hit.
That will be my turn for now.
That's your turn, alright. As Valiant says, "In Vixal's name," he calls out. And moves up behind this guy. And puts a hand on this guy, on this knight. This knight says, "Valiant, give me your shield." Valiant says, "Very well," and shield bashes him.
Looks like you weren't clear on your orders.
This guy is knocked by Valiant with a massive shield bash. Look.
You're supposed to be clear with your orders. Oh, never mind. He's already dead.
I'll get someone to roll me 4d10.
I got it. 23.
The knight screams as he is suddenly elbow deep in a pool of acid.
Ooh, that does not look good. Anyway, moving on.
That was Valiant's action. He is going to bonus action. He's gonna... Yep, cool. Valiant, as a bonus action, the path to my redemption starts today, as he's going to cast Shield of Faith. Tycan, Valiant wasn't forthcoming on all of his armor and things. He just told you it was enchanted. As he casts Shield of Faith on Scarlet,
Hey.
you now have a +2 to AC. Oop, there you go. And there is a second Shield of Faith that appears around Valiant.
Hey.
Oh!
I want some of that.
As his holy symbol glows.
Yeah, he has
And
he has twin casting in a way.
He has a way to cast he can affect multiple people with certain spells. That's his turn. Again.
Alright, so I'm gonna have go here, get off of here, and
And by the way, when Valiant releases that spell, there is a moment of surprise in his eyes. A surprise that Helm has not abandoned him.
oh, that's nice. Ooh, I have an idea. I want to pick this guy up, just and yeet him into the
You absolutely can.
puddings.
It is an action to yeet,
Yes.
but you may. This is not puddings. This is just a pool of acid. The puddings are back there.
32.
He rolled a 15. Yeet.
Yeet.
Stop on roll me 4d10.
See ya.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Hi, Rycon. Welcome.
Holy crap.
Oh, Jesus. Well,
That is
he's
3 off, man.
It's only small.
as you
yeet.
in a blur get up to him, grab him, just pick him up like a toddler and throw him, and lands. He is fully submerged and starts to splash in the acid. He is badly injured and is melting.
I'm melting.
Yeet.
That's your turn, I think, Tyken.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm very happy with how that turned out.
Turned out.
Charlie's going to run up here. Side you, Scarlet. And Igna's going to run up here. Igna is... What's she going to do? Igna's going to dash. Here. Igna's turn. Emily. This guy, get you to roll a 4d10 for me, but I think he's gonna die.
Righty. Let's see.
This guy goes, traitor! And he begins to climb out of the acid, and his top half gets out, but the bottom half is melted away to nothing, and he's dead.
He's playing Anakin Simulator.
Basically, he's gone. There is no more of that guy. This guy, I'll use the same damage roll. He just bubbles, and you see a hand reach up and then out of the acid and then submerge, and he's gone. This guy's going to run up to you, Tyken. This guy's going to run up to Valiant. This guy is going to attempt to yeet you, Tyken, into the acid.
Ooh, spicy. I like it. Contested athletics, I'm assuming.
Yes, it is.
I think that guy overestimated himself.
Well, you rolled pretty well.
All
Come on,
right, let's
Tyken,
see.
roll a 1. I want to see Tyken in the acid. Come on,
Why?
I mean, even if I roll a 1, the lowest I can roll is a 16.
because it'd be funny.
See?
Oh, wow.
Oh my god, I'm just gonna leave.
Yeah, I
he
think that's
rolled-
for the best.
He rolled a 22. Tyken,
Yeet.
4d10?
roll 4d10.
Let's roll 4d10.
We can actually blame Josh for this one.
We can.
Again, you take 24 damage. You took the acid resistance potion. Yes?
All right. Yeah, I did.
So you take 12.
All right, so I'm still good.
As you splash into the acid, it starts to burn. It's painful, but you're okay. This guy is going to run up to Valiant and attempt to just stab him twice with a greatsword.
I want to see Tyken roll a 1. I want to see Tyken in the acid.
He swings twice at Valiant and hits once for 10 points of damage. Valiant.
Are you happy now,
succeeds on
Josh? I
his
hope you're happy.
Yes.
Oh shit! I cannot fucking believe that.
And finally, something detaches from the ceiling
Oh gosh.
Oh boy.
and lands down, basically here. As you see,
Ah.
this misshapen giant
So that's what that is.
covered in acid burns lands right in front of you, Skull.
Sweet.
It roars at you, Scarlet.
Sure does. It's gonna do anything about it?
It roars, and as it roars, it's going to use its evil eye on you.
Ooh.
I need you, Scarlet, to make me a charisma saving throw as its one bulbous eye just glares at you.
Fuck you.
You have no
Ah.
charisma.
Oh,
Cool. You succeed on the save, Scarlet,
oh
and
thank
you
God.
take 16 points of psychic damage. It would have been 32 had you failed.
Ah, I still have 1 temp HP. Woo!
We want to bitchy, let's go.
As that did not work, it's going to swing its great club at you.
I have a 24 AC.
Yes. It rolled a 22.
Hey!
As Valiant's Shield of Faith protects you, Scarlet.
Sure fucking did.
It's going to then swing around and attempt to hit Igna with the other one. Which does hit. Igna is hit for 23 points of bludgeoning damage. Morian is now.
I will use my warding maneuver on
Yes.
that. I don't know if it'll matter, but she gains 5 AC.
5 AC brings her to an AC of 22. It rolled a 23 to hit.
Hit, so she takes half.
Cool. That's very good for her. That's plus 11. Ooh. As you sort of like use your sword to block the brunt of the swing. That is the Eminie's turn. There aren't many Eminies in this room. Archie,
That's me.
you have suddenly a very powerful paladin on your side. In addition to the powerful paladin, you have on your side.
Upel didn't see that coming.
However, one of those paladins is currently in acid.
Well, it's a good thing we had the acid resist potions.
Quiet.
No. This thing is a pain in the ass, though.
It looks to be more of a lumbering brute than anything else, but
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at it.
okay.
Firebolt or
That certainly hits. As you slam it right in its ridiculous face. 19 points.
it is lit damage. So
Radiant, excellent.
yes.
It hits and does some damage. For this thing is a tank of hit points.
Yes.
Yes. It isn't a troll. It doesn't have any regeneration or anything like that. It's just a big nasty troll. Like big nasty giant.
Roll toll.
Is your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Tanraya,
Yes.
turn, what do you do?
I point and laugh at Token. Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, just
Fucking losing in a fucking battle of freaking strength. Bo ho ho ho.
Oh. What to do?
What do?
What is? What is the jump distance of a person?
I believe it's your strength stat.
Okay, so Kalia's would be 16 feet, right?
Yep.
Oh, that's more than that.
More of that.
I guess Kalia's gonna come in here with me. Kalia's gonna use the dash action in order to get more move speed to get to there. Let's see. Kalia's gonna use some of extra movement, so. You know, I was gonna attempt to help Tarkin, but he's a tough boy.
I'm a real boy.
Kalia's gonna bite. for 25.
Fighting this
so
guy. Ooh.
Yeah, so that's 10, 16. Now I
16.
assume it'll pass its DC, but
Yeah,
Right.
it does. It does. It bites the giant's leg, but it's very strong.
and then I will here.
That is going to hit for 17 damage. Ooh boy.
More than 17. That's 18, 20,
Oh,
23.
An additional 5. Yes, gotcha. Just begins slashing away at this giant.
Plus 18 more damage.
Oh, excellent. It is still somewhat okay. It's very hurt, but it's not quite bloodied yet. That slams into it. It roars angrily, and now it is bloodied. It's.
That is my turn.
It did not expect everyone to hit that hard. And to be able to take it. Go it!
That's you.
Bless you.
Sorry about that. Thank you. I'm gonna smack it.
Okay. This giant standing before you, just being carved into its legs. 17 hits for whatever that is.
15. And marked. Then swing again and again. Oh,
Ooh. Oh boy.
15 and...
That's 14 plus that is 22 plus that is 26.
Yeah, that.
Awesome. As you carve again and again,
Oh.
cutting at both of its legs,
Ignore
it
that.
drops to its knees.
Ignore that. I meant to do this.
Okay.
15 temp HP to anyone who needs it.
Could see you and Igna.
And Charlie.
Probably didn't take any damage yet, so.
Oh, okay.
But it's now on its knees, Scarlet. It can't stand because of your cuts to its legs.
Good.
That's your turn.
Yup.
Valiant. Valiant is going to provoke an opportunity attack. The guy misses. Actually, sorry. He hits. Valiant takes a little bit of damage. And
I will
succeeds on
hydrate
his-
Frosty. Give me a second.
And succeeds on his con save, as Valiant provokes an opportunity attack from this guy, and runs up to here.
I'll be right back.
And now the Valiant's here. Valiant's going to use his action to attack this guy. As Valiant swings his battle axe. He's going to make 2 attacks. They both hit. Which is a D8 plus a D8. That is 8 plus that is 11 plus that is 16. And he is going to burn a 2nd level spell slot to do a Divine Smite.
I have now hydrated.
17 more damage. As he swings twice. The first strike bloodies the guy. And he's going to burn another 2nd level spell slot to do it again. That's a 14, that's 19. Cool. As Valiant just swings his battle axe twice into this guy, Divine Smiting at 2nd level both times. And this guy is pulverized by a blast of radiant energy from Valiant's battle axe, which seems to be smiting a bit harder than you would expect.
Ooh.
As this guy is dropped. Tyken! At the start of your turn, roll me 4d10.
Time to die. Oh, that's not bad.
You take none. You are now within Valiant's aura of the Guardian. He takes 18.
Imagine if you just rolled like full 40 damage of Valiant, just like disintegrate. Oh.
As you should be burning Tycan, but you're not. Instead, you see acid burns on on Valiant's skin.
Tychon will move to here and he'll pat him and say, "Thank you, my friend."
It's the first in a very long road to redemption, Tycan.
You're already making great strides.
He nods. You climb out, Tycan. There's one guy left here, and there's one guy left here.
Second birthday was the first. I'm gonna yeet it.
Okay.
31.
Oh, well, he rolled a impressive 26, but not enough. Yeet. 4d10, please.
Oh.
Flashes in for 13. He goes, yeah, just splashes in. And starts melting. That's your turn, Tyker. That's your action.
Yeah, that's my turn.
But Saber can attack if he likes.
Yes, Saber would like to attack the
Okay.
giant.
Okay.
Let's see. That's off the sheet. There it is. You make 200 attack. Ooh.
Ooh, this is cool. How would Saber like to kill the giant?
So Saber flies down, digs his claws into the shoulders, reaches his head around to the side, and just kind of bites him, almost decapitating him
Excellent.
from multiple bites.
Excellent. The giant collapses from multiple bites, hits the ground, and part of the force of Saber's attack knocks the giant partially into the acid. It is still alive for a moment before it melts in the acid. Dead. For the sake of brevity, because we have 4 minutes till Dink sets to go, this guy struggles against the acid, being shot at by Charlie, who's up here with his little force bolt thing, and Igna, who throws some
Dance,
firebolts.
motherfucker.
This guy melts and dies in the acid, and we're out of combat.
I didn't picture he would getting out of that with the amount of range we have.
Damn, we don't have enough time for the final fight.
We are stopping now, yes?
In a moment, yes. Valiant drops his concentration. No, he'll keep it. It's 10 minutes on the Shield of Faith.
Hell yeah.
I forgot. Valiant has an aura. Let me give him that pretty quick. I'll give him it next time. It's fine. Valiant looks at you all and says, "I did horrible things. Navixar made me do horrible things."
Things he made you do are on him, not you. He made you do them.
Yes, I understand. I will need to repent for this.
Well, first step is to make it right. You want to go kill a dragon.
More than anything.
So, I did make him a promise that I'm trying to keep. I told him I'm going to make his death slow and painful.
He smiles at you and says, "You may have difficulty keeping that promise." Valiant is going to lay on hands himself for, we'll call it 30 hit points. He looks at all of you, and he specifically looks at you, Archie.
Yeah.
From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
You're welcome. We have other things to do now, though.
Indeed.
She will
Navixar was
banner up people.
Oh, he'll take it. Only takes 17 times. Valiant says, "Navixar was wanting me to die in this chamber. To slow you all down. To prepare to weaken you all for him. Tyken,
Yes.
I'm sorry. He made me hang them up.
I do not blame you at all for what you've done. He made you do it.
I resisted every step of the way.
Stand
And
to
he'll
tell
pat him
me
on the
to.
shoulder and say, I know that. I know you would have.
He's in the next chamber, waiting. He was going to throw the royal family in to the acid. But he changed his mind. They fight for him now.
I think it's going to be not too long they'll be fighting for him. And Tyken will smile.
Because they'll be dead. Onward.
Onward to the killing.
Well, we shouldn't keep him waiting too long.
No doubt he knows that I'm free,
Oh, yes, he does.
but it won't matter.
He will die all the same.
Valiant hefts his battle axe in one hand, his shield in the other. Let's do this! And he begins to run into the chamber.
Yeah. Oh man, I gotta make a note because I've got so much stuff I want to do to prepare for that fight.
As you all move in a group towards the chamber with the Valiant says is the Black Dragon chamber. Archie, behind you. One last thing before we wrap up.
Mm-hmm.
Arzanag in the astral plane. Sorry, in the ethereal plane behind you.
Mm-hmm.
He's just silently applauding. And then gestures. Go on.
I plan to.
Do you have his gestures? Go on. Because you can't hear him. He sort of like gestures with his hand.
Shoot, go ahead, go on. Keep moving.
Do you gesture anything back to him?
While everyone else is doing other things,
Yeah, while everyone's sort of preparing
distracted,
themselves, patching themselves
I
up.
am going to write a page in my book, walk to right under him in the ethereal plane and put a piece of paper under his feet and then walk away. And it just says, you can have your fun and games now, but it won't last long. You've angered Tyken more than Nivixol has. I know about William. I know about Ashathinda. I know about Tiamat. I have a lot of plans, which you probably already know yourself. But I hope you're ready for what happens next. The show's about to start. And you're the main clown.
He reads it, cocks his head a bit, and looks at you. Points a finger at you.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear Arzanag's voice in your head as he casts Sending. Please don't misunderstand. I'm not here to interfere. Just to watch as the fool dies in the grave he dug.
I just look and just in mouth movement, I just say, I know. And then you'd probably get an understanding of if he came in, he would die too. Well, they would die too.
Yep.
Like, Archie's not fucking around here.
Yep. And with that, as everyone else is preparing themselves, you all move into the final to battle the dragon, yes?
Yeah.
And And that's where we'll wrap it up there.
Unfortunately. But Dinks
Thank
has to
you.
go.
Things has to go, but you have a Valiant on your side. I'm going to fix his token now. We'll give him a player aura of C. It is a 10-foot radius. And I'm going to make it a Taiken's one yellow, yes?
I don't see it as
I
yellow,
think
but
Titans is teal.
yeah,
I'm gonna make
same
it-
color as mine, which is so odd.
There you go. He has an aura now.
Why is Tyken's teal of all colors?
As long as it's different, it's okay. Valiant's is yellow.
All right. Cool.
So I will say one thing for rules wise, because it's a bit vague on it. You can only get one of the aura of protection. It doesn't stack.
Correct.
So Valiant has one, and Tyken has one, but Valiant has his own aura because he is a redemption paladin. Which Tyken got a glimpse at.
Who's currently on the path of redemption.
Yes. He always has been on the path of redemption.
But now he's even more on the path of redemption. Because he has to
Yes.
redeem himself again.
Yes. Again and again and again.
Again and again and again.
But yeah, hope you all had fun.
I sure did.
You to play.
Yep.
Yay!
Thank you for the
And you have a Valiant on
Thank
your
you
side.
for play.
And he will valiantly fight with you.
I'm
Yeah.
going to go back to sleep now.
Night, Josh.
Bloody hell, Josh.
Good night. Bye bye.
Farewell.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you for play. See you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye-bye.
GM.
Thank you.
Next week, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
If not, well,
Bye.
I have other plans, so I
Bye.
can do other things.
See you. Bye.
See you, bye.
See you. Bye, Soul.
See ya. And on that note, thanks everyone for joining. I will see you guys tomorrow. That is the plan, at least. And you'll see the rest of them next week, hopefully. So, look forward to the final fight against the dragon and its lair. Coming in part 59. Whenever that part may be. So, hopefully you all enjoyed. And I'll see you guys next time. We'll also look for someone to raid, if there's anyone that I know that's currently raiding. Fellow Arknights player